Hey everyone, this is Prince Watercrest, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man X3. In the last episode, we beat Blast Hornet and Tunnel Rhino. As a result, we have a few more things that we can find, in addition to more Mavericks that we can pummel. And I will be going back to some past stages again to find some more items that we couldn't get before. Such as Blizzard Buffalo, which I'm going to head towards right now. Now that we have the robot ride armor platforms activated, there are some things that we can actually get. And you'll see what it is right now. Go ahead and switch to the normal armor, or Chimera if you're going by the instruction manual, or Japanese names. And just punch through these ice blocks. That's all you need to do. And on the other end is the heart tank for this stage. So our health is now 2 units higher. At least it is when it's at maximum. And now it's time to fill up on energy here and try to see if we can't fill up our sub-tanks a little more. Well, I try it, but I thought it would kill it, but I guess not. Alright, we're past the first third of the stage. Now it's time to go ahead and go towards the second. Get some energy there. Now it's time to fight off all these enemies. And get some more energy. Here's the second thing I wanted to show off. In this pit, you can actually find this little empty corridor. Once you've beaten 2 Mavericks, you'll be able to find this teleporter. Go in and you'll be transported to a rather different setting. There has to be something on the other side of this, I just know it. Don't worry, there is, and you'll find out what it is soon enough. We don't get killed first. Okay. Yeah, once you start going up, you want to watch the rubble. Just want to be careful because you might just get knocked out right in the center above the elevator. Anyway, I managed to score some free energy for the sub-tanks, which is pretty good. And remember what I said about the arm extension, the arm enhancement, letting you climb ladders faster? Well, this is what I was talking about. Alright, we have a door. And it looks like a boss door. Might as well go ahead and charge up to yellow level. And what do you know? It's Vile. Mega Man is kind of surprised considering that he and Zero destroyed him years ago. I'm guessing X3 takes place quite a while after X1. Apparently Vile's not happy that we beat him in the first game. Tells us that this factory we're in is set to blow in a matter of minutes. And that it's now time for him to destroy us. This guy is very easy to beat in this form. He has 2 forms. This is the first one. Just wall jump over him, and then just hit him with a X-Buster shot to the back. This is all he's going to be able to do. He won't be firing like little energy shots out of that bazooka of his that will let him capture you and then grab you with a fish or something. Well, at least he can't do that because there are fish where spikes where fish should be, as opposed to fish where spikes should be. But, well, I missed that one. This one's really, really simple. I just got 3 hits left. And now it's time for his second form. I want to avoid that shot because it will travel the walls too. And if I can jump over it, that'd be great. And just avoid him in general. I'm not doing so well here right now. And he's landing on me. That's not a good thing. Go ahead and use that slightly less than half filled. There we go. Yeah, I was about to say, use that slightly less than half filled sub-tank for now. There we go. Yeah, after I get my button gear after using... Well, I thought I had my button gear. Maybe that's for the best. You know what? Be right back. Well, at least I don't have to hear the dialogue he says after I beat him, or get beat by him. You know what I mean. What I'm trying to say is, at least when I die at his hands, I won't have to hear the dialogue again. Now it's just a matter of trying not to die the second time around. Thankfully, I lucked out on getting energy and managed to nearly fill up the third sub-tank that I had. So now I really have no excuse not to look at my health bar and do what needs to be done when I should actually do it. So now you get to watch me do this again. And after 4 more hits now, we should be back to where we left off. Alright. Press, okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and switch to his weakness, which is the Ray Splasher. And look how much damage it does. I could actually be able to get away with not using the sub-tank if I had to. But of course, I'm not going to risk that. There's a reason I use the Ray Splasher. Not only is it his weakness, but you get this going on. I love how the text just gets slower and slower as you get towards the end of this. If you hit him with any weapon on the last shot other than the Ray Splasher, he just teleports out of the room. But if you use Ray Splasher on the final shot, he dies. He explodes, which is a good thing. Now it's time to go ahead and switch to Mega Buster. And once you enter this area, this place is gonna blow. And I would like to survive here if you don't mind. I don't know why I'm going for this, but I might as well. Alright. Time to go up this and try not to die. Okay. Can we please uncharge that X-Buster? Okay, get up there, get up there. Ha! Yeah, if you don't make it before the timer counts down to 0, you're gonna have to do that part all over again. Can I go ahead and get that last thing of energy for Locke? Okay, good. Yeah, that's all we got for this area, so let's just go ahead and exit out. At least we got that taken care of. Alright. Now it's time to take on another Maverick. This time around, it's gonna be Volt Catfish. And not surprisingly, he looks a lot like a catfish. If you combine a catfish with a power generator. Okay, first interesting thing about this. Want to time your dashes carefully. That way you can get past that without getting hit. You definitely want it to be in the middle, otherwise you're going to hit a lot like that. This platform here is actually an elevator. If you have not beaten Vile, this will take you to another teleporter, most like the yellow one we found in Blizzard Buffalo stage, which takes you to the factory where you fight Vile and then have to get out, which I did earlier. Thankfully, it's not there. It's not there because, well, we beat Vile, and therefore that elevator won't work. Those red robots that I'm shooting at, they actually shoot those little lightning bolts at you. If you do enough damage to them, you'll basically destroy the little cannons on those things. Oh, can you not? You destroy the cannons on those things, and when they try to shoot electric balls at you, they'll just shock themselves. And if you notice, every so often, those little lasers will actually do a sweep left and to the right, and then when it hits back to the center, it just turns off. So you can do that too if you need to. But you can also wait for the laser to hit the middle before it disappears, and it won't hurt you. You just have to be right near it. Okay, there is something higher up. And it's a heart tank. You need the leg enhancement to get this. And do it and get back here in one piece, which you'll have the time right, but thankfully I managed to do just that. I don't know how I do that. Kind of miraculously pull that off in the practice run, and I miraculously pulled it off again here. And those things do a lot of damage. Thankfully there is an armor upgrade. You won't be able to see it for a while though. Well, maybe not that long. But once again, you want to go up. Because this thing. Apparently looking at this thing, it tells you there's a way to raise it up somehow. Thankfully we have just the thing. Now that we have the arm enhancement and the gravity well, we can do this. This can send enemies sky high, but it also works to bring this thing up to this capsule. Inside this capsule is... come on. The armor upgrade. Hey, I was just talking about that. This upgrade will decrease the damage you take by half. And when you get hit, you'll actually have a blue shield surround you that can actually hurt enemies. And you'll be able to see it in action as soon as we get the armor upgrade. As soon as we get this little enhancement. There it is. There's that blue shield. You may or may not see it because of the crazy frame rate on some of these YouTube videos, I swear. Yeah, let's go ahead and continue. I want to avoid those things. If they come down from these little flying robots right here. There shouldn't be anything here. I'll just power up the yellow just in case. Are you kidding me? You did not show up in my practice run. Go away. Oh my gosh. Please tell me I have the weakness to this guy. You know what? I should probably avoid that first. Okay. You know what? I'll be right back. I gotta check on something. Hey guys, guess what? I do! It's Tornado Fang! Look at how much damage it does. Look at how much damage I'm taking. Look at how much I'm trying to beat a Street Crab when I shouldn't. And wow, that is doing a lot of damage. Just like with Byte and the, not Byte, but Bit and the Frost Shield, wow. Yeah, you want to avoid that magnet because it'll let them hit you like that. That's how you do it. Get in them. Yes. You really want to just keep to the wall so you can actually just wall jump over him, so that way he can't grab you and punch you and knock you around for quite a few units of damage. Why, thank you. Yeah, if you use a Tornado Fang on the last hit, he dies too, just like Bit in the Frost Shield. Sorry, viewers, I was not expecting that. Alright. Rather interesting background here. You obviously want to avoid those electric sparks there. You do want to get up here and use the Robot Ride Armor. Go for the normal one again. Thankfully, you don't have to worry about taking damage because all we have to do is go up the edge, drop straight down. You crush the floor here. Take out these guys. Nice. We get the fourth and last sub-tank of the game, as well as some energy that we can refill with. Though that's not too bad. Huh, I got hit just after I fired the first shot. I was trying to kill both of those things at the same time. And there you go, just shocking yourself again. Alright. Okay, we got one of these things again. You know what? I'm gonna take my time and wait here. Good. I don't know why I fired that thing. And wow, I forgot those two robots were there. Oh, there's nothing there other than more sparks to avoid. Oh well. Alright. We are now at the end. Speaking of Tornado Fang, we now have that refilled on. I usually meet Byte in Crushed Crawfish more often than not. So that's why I was surprised to even see the guy. Who I'm not surprised to see is a catfish robot. Because after all, this is the Maverick for the stage. Just drill into him with Tornado Fang. And when you actually hit him with the Tornado Fang, if he actually throws that three-way shot at you, and the Tornado Fang hits him, before it reaches you, much like it did earlier, but not this time, they'll be neutralized. And when he's halfway full of health, when you bring him down to about half, he'll try to absorb energy through that little cannon there in the center. But all you have to do is just stand in front of him and just hit him with the Tornado Fang right before he hits the ground. that will instantly neutralize that attack. And you can just keep hitting him with the Tornado Fang until he dies and make it look like he's actually jumping up and down like a real fish. So, yeah, if you actually like Tornado Fang, and I'm pretty sure that you do, well, this will probably be your favorite video. I mean, it has lots of Tornado Fang shots and Byte showing up when I don't want him to, but anyway, you get Triad Thunder for beating Volt Catfish. There's a little 3-shield thing, I guess. It's basically a shield weapon. It creates 3 little pieces of metal that are conjoined together by lightning, which then shoots out up, diagonal left, diagonal down left, and sorry. The thunder shoots up, diagonal down left, down diagonal down right, before the little 3 pieces of metal drop down to the bottom of the screen until you can't see them anymore. I'm not done yet, thankfully, because, well, now that we have the Triad Thunder and the arm enhancement, there are a few things that we can do in Tunnel Rhino stage. And I'm gonna like this. It's gonna be a little harder to do this one. I thought I would be able to do that without getting hit, but I guess not. Well, oh well, we tried. At least that thing's easier to take out with the arm enhancement. But, well, first of all, we want to go right this time, for once. Charge up, switch to Triad Thunder. I like the color scheme for this one, by the way. Nice little sea green and purple. Nice use for it. Anyway, just power up Triad Thunder, let it loose, you'll knock this rock down, and you'll be able to get the heart tank. But there is more. But we'll have to get to the second section of the stage in order to see it. I'm amazed at how powerful that first shot is against the wall robots. I'm actually kind of amazed. It also takes that combined shot takes out those rock monsters really quickly too. Well, I tried not to take damage there, but oh well. Anyway, we go ahead and refill that energy for the Triad Thunder because we can. And now it's time to go ahead and go towards the second thing that we're looking for here. I want to wait for this thing to stop shooting drills at me. Okay, that worked. Okay, good. I managed to make it not respawn. Get our energy here. Time to avoid the rocks again. Okay, we're there. No, I do not want to use the powered up parasitic bomb. I'm not in the mood for homing bombs. Alright, go ahead and power up Triad Thunder here again. And then just climb up. Inside is the 4th and last regular capsule of the game. Last enhancement. This is the helmet enhancement. This gives you a sensor upgrade for your helmet, which you will see in action. I will show it a second time when I try to find one more thing here. This basically lets you look at a map as soon as you enter a stage, whether you've beaten it or not. This does not apply to the non-Maverick stages, so don't even try. Now, the map system also lets you find hidden stuff. And I don't know why X had somewhat of a seizure there, but Oh well. And here's the map in action. This is basically shows off the map. This basically shows what the whole area looks like from point A to point B. Looks like that little graph paper you used back in algebra class or something. But we're going to go to a place where it will be used much more interestingly. And to do that, we're going to have the exit out of here and go to another Maverick stage, which I would like to find one thing in. Another thing that this also does, now that you have the sensor upgrade for the helmet, you have the helmet enhancement, you can actually check to see what things you found in every stage. There are at least 3 important secrets in each stage. There's usually going to be, well, there's always going to be a heart tank, a capsule, either a enhancement or a enhancement, more on that later, or there's usually going to be either a sub-tank or a robot ride icon for the robot ride platforms. If it's gray, you found it. If it's pink, like here, you haven't. Those question marks in the enhancements, which I'm going to mention later. Notice that I have not found the life up, I have not found the heart tank here, so why not? Almost running to 27 minutes here. These things are getting longer by the upload. Man. Anyway, you notice those little orange squares that are zooming in and out? Well, those are the secrets that we're looking for. That one close to the upper left, not upper left, but lower left corner of the map, that's the heart tank. I think I've shown that off before. If not, well, you're gonna see it now. I did not want to run into you. I did not want to run into your ammunition either. Okay, that'll work. At least these things don't shoot those little pot. Oh, come on, I'm trying to dash here. I am not having a good time trying to get up here, let me tell you. Can you not? There we go. Now, usually, there's some boxes blocking this heart tank. I think you have to find like at least 4 or 5 heart tanks. I don't even know what you have to do to get the boxes out of the way, but apparently once you do quite a bit of exploring and find a whole bunch of stuff, you're eventually going to be able to get the boxes out of the way, just magically, and you'll finally be able to get this heart tank. Our life bar is now bigger than our special weapons bar by 2 units. How about that? Anyway, I might as well just go ahead and get out of here. Man, long video. I think this is the longest one I've ever done. And just like that, the life up changed from pink to gray, meaning we got it. And that basically wraps up this episode. Hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed recording it. I know I sure did. I didn't expect to see Byte there earlier. Anyway, join me next time where I take on Toxic Seahorse and Crushed Crawfish. And not have to deal with Byte because I fought him unknowingly, and no, not unknowingly, but rather impromptu here. Running on 30 minutes here. So, this is Prince Watercress. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching! 30 minutes.